The Tangent 8 podcast is aimed at a mature audience. It contains themes that are not appropriate for all listeners. It's important to note that we are not experts. We routinely have no idea what we're talking about and are just three idiots sitting around a table. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Tangent Podcast. I'm Seth, and as always with me are Swoosh and John Doe.
Hi.
Hello.
And I guess first up we have to deal with the elephant in the room. We haven't uploaded in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We're really good at this. We're so good.
Look, we had a really good track record of very rarely missing our weekly upload, even if it was only 2 of us. And then, it kind of all exploded.
Unfortunately, life decided to kick us all in the nuts for a couple of weeks.
Well, to butcher a Jeff Goldblum quote, life gets in the way.
Yeah. Between sickness and me having a computer error, which ate a bunch of files, including my audio tracks from one of the episodes, 2 of the episodes we did actually record, because we recorded an episode 2 weeks ago and a might play, and I lost all of my audio.
Oof.
That's unfortunate.
Which was very irritating.
Technology, isn't it wonderful?
That's great.
The annoying thing is, if I'd done all of the things that I needed to, I wouldn't have lost anything. This is the first time I've had a serious computer fault while I've been on Linux. And I've been using Windows since I was 5. Yeah. So I'm pretty good at understanding most of what's going on with Windows if something's going wrong, like if it's a software or a hardware problem. I unfortunately don't recognize what the errors look like on Linux or how to read their crash logs.
Ooh.
So I ended up going down a software rabbit hole when it turned out to be a hardware one.
Yeah, that's always fun.
And when I finally did the hardware checks, and it was like, oh, it's this. I could have had this fixed weeks ago. It was very, very irritating.
We've been saving up all of our goodwill for when this happens, so it's fine.
So, apologies if you missed us. But, that's what basically happened. As life, as you said, gets in the fucking way.
Yes.
It do.
Although
we're here now. Yay!
Yay! I will quickly hit the quick game list from the now lost Might Play episode. The games we talked about were Outlive 25, which was it's basically Red Alert. Directive 8020, which is the new thing from the Dark Pictures Anthology guys, which is essentially, if it's a Cliff Notes, and I have no idea if this is accurate because I haven't played it yet, The Thing in Space. Deader's Disco, which is a rhythm beat-em-up, which I have actually been playing and is really fun.
It looked really fun.
Yeah. I'll vouch for that one. And it does have a demo, so if you want to just give it a go, you can do that. Forza Horizon 6, which, I'm pretty hyped for. Rogue, the new Deep Rock Galactic Rogue Core, which is their first-person roguelike that they're doing.
Yeah, we need to pick that one up, I think.
Yeah. There's the Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight series collection, which is the newest Lego Batman game, which is that one with the absurd spec requirements.
Yeah.
And the fact that they want $110 for it, I'm like, no, that's not what I pay for Lego games.
Yeah, I love me. Like, Lego games should not be the same price point as the Lego models anymore. Like, stop that.
No.
Look, I know they put a lot of work into
models
these.
Shouldn't be the price of fucking Lego games.
Yeah. I understand that a lot of work goes into these Lego games, but I just can't pay more than about $50 for them.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm much the same.
And last up in the month, we've got the James Bond 007 game, which is actually starting to look pretty legit, and I really kind of want to play that.
Yeah.
I already pre-ordered it.
It's sneaking up on me.
It's the problem I'm having this month. There's not a huge amount of, like James Bond is kind of like the big one that's going to eat a lot of time.
Yeah.
And it's at the end of the month.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of like, what do I play for the rest of the month? I've already finished Pragmata.
Jesus, I chewed Pragmata. Fuck, I love that game.
Yeah, that was so well, I mean, we can talk about it again, given the fact that the episode we talked about it's lost.
Well, like, now
Yeah.
that I've actually been paid, I'm grabbing Pragmata. So it's like, yep,
Oh.
I'll be playing that one.
Please do. Anyone who grew up playing fucking third-person shooter games on the 360, this is your jam.
Yeah.
Nice.
Trust me. Particularly if you ever played a game called Vanquish,
Fuck yeah.
it's got some real Vanquish vibes.
It's Vanquish without the sliding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, a lot of sci-fi guns, a lot of dodging around, plenty of robots to shoot. I love the game.
And
stem to
interesting
stern.
robots. Like,
Yeah.
you're not facing the same type. You get thrown with, like, massive combinations.
Yeah.
Nice. That sounds
Oh yeah, by the end of the game, you're not like at the start it shows you against like 1 or 2 bots, but by the end of the game it's like there's like 5 of them, and they're all different, and they've all got different abilities.
And different attack patterns.
Juggle it, bitch.
And you know how to dodge this one and that one, but this one over here is going to interrupt everything you're fucking doing. And then you get hacked and you can't use any of your hacking abilities unless you deal with this thing first. It's like, fuck, there is so much going on. And I love
it's
it.
this one here. This one's the upgraded version of the one you have fought with new abilities, which will throw you off from your muscle
Yeah.
memory.
Oh, sneaky pricks. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, an absolute tour de force of game. Yeah, okay, the overall plot's a bit milquetoast, but I think that was because the real focus was the interaction between Hugh and Diana,
Yeah.
and in that, I think they absolutely crushed it. I loved their dynamic. I loved bringing all the little toys back to the sanctum to be reconstituted for Diana. I loved all the little animations they did so that she has some kind of reaction to all of them. They're fantastic, and they made you want to collect a stupid collectible because it does nothing.
Yeah.
Sorry, you get the coins for getting them.
You get a Steam Chivo that's like at the end of it. It's really bad. But it's fun. It makes you want to interact.
Yeah, really the only thing I have criticism for in that game is the challenge stuff you can do. They ramp up to a point where they were just no longer fun to even attempt. I just stopped doing them.
Did you try the after game challenge area?
No, I was just like, no, I'm finished with this game. I'm not doing this entire fucking grind for a 2-second extra on the end credit sequence. That's what YouTube's for.
Yeah. But yeah, they were fucking nuts. I dropped the difficulty to go through them just so I could play them.
I kind of assumed they were going to be pretty bad, given the fact that just in the normal game, they were already pretty bad. So it's like, oh, you got a post-game thing that's supposed to get me a secret ending? Oh, that's just going to be a nightmare grind. I have zero interest in going back through to do that.
And for doing all of that, the big unlock for it is a gun that uses up your credits to shoot. And however many credits it uses up, or the lunar filament. So however much lunar filament it uses up to charge, that's how much damage it does. So you can deal some massive fucking damage if you upgrade it all the way.
Yeah.
But you need to collect fucking everything and really manage what you're picking up to what you're fucking shooting.
And given that there's plenty of other things I would probably have rather spent that lunar filament on, that doesn't seem like a reward.
Yeah, well, once you've upgraded everything, there's also one of it's like one of the modes or attachments or something that gives you unlimited ammo for all of the other weapons. So you no longer just have 4 shots or 6 shots with the shotgun or whatever it is. You can get unlimited ammo with them.
I mean, that's kind of cool. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of grinding to get that done in one playthrough.
Fucking oath.
And like I said, I had no interest in sometimes I like New Game Plus, most of the time I don't.
Yeah.
Because I just finished the fucking game. Why would I want to go back through it a second time?
Yeah. Particularly when it doesn't actually change a whole lot. And New Game Plus in this, there is literally no point to it. There's no Chivo, there's no extra content. It just gives you that power fantasy of running through the game with all the end game stuff. Unless you actually start it again on the hardest difficulty, that's the only other content there is to unlock. That's it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm not a young person anymore.
No.
Just cranking the difficulty has very little appeal to me anymore.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I was young, I'd play through, like, every game I owned on, like, progressively going through the difficulties until I'd beaten them all on the highest difficulty. Now I'm like, I have finished this game. It is now complete, uninstall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very much that kind of way.
But
You're taking up room on the hard drive.
the journey before that uninstall is so fucking good.
Yeah. Absolutely, completely agree with you. Pragmata's easily... Look, I don't know if it'll get Game of the Year, but it's gotta be in the conversation.
Oh, fucking oath. It's absolutely a contender.
I'm just, like, hedging my bets because, like, you know, random shit can come out. But at the same time, last year got beaten out by a game that released in February, so...
Yeah.
I think it came out in February. I know Claire Obscura was, like, early in the year, which is usually the worst time to release your game if you want to get Game of the Year. All right, so let's hit some of the stuff we've got on our topics list. So oddly enough, Steam did a good.
I mean, Steam does
Steam.
occasional good things. Yeah.
I think
So-
Steam has got a better good track record than most other
yeah.
companies in this or many other industries.
Completely agree with you. So they recently had their they put the Steam controller up for sale.
Mhm.
I really wanted one, but unfortunately did not get one.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Well, here's the thing. This is the thing that's really going to fuck over scalpers.
I'm so happy.
So, what Steam's decided to do is now you go onto the into Steam, and you can go to the Steam controller, and you can reserve your place in line. At which point, when stock comes back in, and it's based on first in, first out, so I unfortunately found out about this a couple of days late, so I'm probably very low in that fucking list.
Same.
But essentially, you lock in your position in line, and when new stock comes in, they send you an email. At which point, you have 72 hours to make a purchase, or you lose your place in line.
Yeah, you can only get one. Like, it's like per account, I think.
Yes, that is correct. Per Steam account, you can only purchase one, and if you've already purchased one, or 50, or fucking however many they got away with, you aren't allowed to reserve a spot.
I like it.
this.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure if a scalper really wanted to, they could just make burn a Steam account to purchase more of them. I don't know how Steam's is enforcing that, whether it checks the credit card or the whatnot, but I mean, there's ways around that too.
Yeah.
But it's a whole lot more effort than just log in, order 50, move on. And the normal consumer being able to go, okay, I have locked in my spot in line for when the stock comes back in. You're not worrying about, okay, stock's in, can I get one?
Yeah.
You will just get an email, and you have 72 hours to purchase it.
Which, is great, because at least we're possible to get one now.
Yeah, like I said, I've already reserved my place in line. I don't know when I'll get an email about it. Like I said, I'm expecting to be quite low down on that fucking list.
Same.
But I like that they've done this, even if it only creates a speed bump for scalpers. Like, as many speed bumps as you got it.
Fucking oath.
Yeah. I'm completely
But,
okay with fucking over scalpers.
That and like the Steam controllers, that little Easter egg of the Wilhelm scream for dropping it.
Yes!
Holy Jesus, that is such a good idea. Like the first bloke to have found that, like, oh fuck, I've dropped. Oh my god, let's drop it again.
I love it. It's all because they figured out how to make the rumble motors make noise.
Yeah. But it does make me concerned that when the Steam box drops, someone's going to look for the Easter egg of dropping it.
No, this is the plan.
Make them have
All
to
these
buy
fucking-
another one.
All these fucking Instagrammers trying to get their screaming Steam box, and they destroy them, and then they must buy another.
It'd be amazing. keen.
So, this is one of those story items that's like, it's a thing, but it's kind of impotent nerd rage, which is a whole bunch of people are getting shitty at Crunchyroll again for taking down another uploader site for anime content.
This has been their MO
In this
for
case,
a while. Though, like,
actually, was it a side site?
like, I don't know why people.
Anime.
I just don't know why people are surprised.
This one was for Anime Kai.
Yeah.
I can't remember if that's they're an official distributor, I think.
But it's just like, this is what they do and have done for a long time.
Yeah, look, they take down any competition that might be,
Well, they're pulling
look,
up the ladder behind them, essentially. Like that.
Yeah.
They got to where they was like, oh, no one can follow us back this past. Like, this is
pretty much. Yeah, with the piracy streaming site, Anime Kai, got taken down by Crunchyroll, and now everyone's being grumpy about it. But it's like they've taken down a bunch of these. You keep acting like they're gonna change. If you,
It's just armchair activism again. It's just, if you wanted to hurt them, unsubscribe from their service, leave their little ecosystem, and just don't come back.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So that's why I can only describe it as impotent rage, because supposedly a lot of people are canceling the subscriptions.
Yeah.
But it's not going to stop them.
If anything, it's going to make them go even harder because they think you're now going to those third-party places.
I think it's less that and more that like Crunchyroll is, because of all the work they've done ripping up every other competitor. It's just like, what are you going to do?
Yeah,
who are you going to go to?
They remind me of the was it the plakelets or something from the Star Trek Lower Decks thing? The guys who just mush other people's technologies together to make like the big conglomerate ships. That's what they're doing. So, yes, but they're taking all the worst parts of the other bits.
It seems a lot more like they get the nice new puppy that is this new company they've purchased. They're like, oh yes, we're gonna look after you. We're gonna look after you. Now come behind the shed with me.
Into the puppy pit. Just live with the other puppies.
No, they don't live. That's the problem. Everything goes right behind that shed, gets old yelling.
Yeah. And then they have a brand new puppy skin.
Crunchyroll is where good anime systems go to die.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
If you hear about whatever fucking favorite site you like getting targeted or consumed by Crunchyroll, just assume it's getting killed.
Yeah.
No matter what they say about preserving the users or migrating things, just assume everything's dead.
Yeah.
Because it's what they keep doing.
Yeah, they just destroy it so you have to go with them. They want to be a monopoly.
Yeah, and they're working super hard to make it happen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They really are. God, I hate Crunchyroll.
I think the only thing that I find more annoying about those conversations is, of course, everyone then brings up but they were a pirate. Look, they haven't been a piracy site in fucking ages, and they do not give a fuck that that's where they came from. Stop bringing it up like it's something that's going to matter to them. It doesn't.
They worked very hard to distance themselves from that past. They're not going to look back at it.
I mean, I have literally no data to back this up, but I would be surprised if anyone who still works at the actual Crunchyroll company is from the same people who ran the piracy site.
Yeah,
definitely
not.
They would have cleaned house the second it was corporatized and bought out.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like, some of those people could have, like, gotten to, like, cushy
higher
job
up,
positions because
Yeah.
they owned the platform. But, like, they're probably so checked out not doing fucking shit. I mean, Crunchyroll was big back in the early 2000s.
Back when they're doing it for the love of the game.
And they haven't been that in ages, so anyone who was from back then has probably already cashed out, moved on, and gone, fuck this noise.
Oh, yeah. Like, just the way that their entire system seems to be, how can we save more money? Let's use AI for, like, subtitles and dubbing, and it's like, stop it. You're not doing this for the sake that you like anime. This is a product to you now, and it's suffering for it.
Yeah. And anime already has enough bad in its creation. It doesn't
Yeah.
need you making it worse.
Absolutely.
The kind of turnaround times anime studios have to hit is just absurd. And generally, I genuinely think is somewhat detrimental to the medium.
Oh, definitely. I mean, a lot of the the burnout companies are anime or manga kind of companies. It's like, just churn, go, do hard.
I mean, just like you look at the most current season of anime has something like 25 new shows,
Yeah.
Wow.
and that's in 1/4 of the whole year.
And only half of them are isekais.
I mean, actually, a lot of them aren't.
Actually, yeah, I think
although-
they are slowly drifting away from it, which I'm kind of okay with at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you'll never get rid of it. It's
Yeah.
like the easiest way to just drop a character in.
I mean, it's a good
And-
genre. It's just we got saturated in it for so long.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you're not going to stop.
Yeah.
Just like there's like a million fucking dude picks up sword, goes, defeats Demon Lord.
Yeah.
They're all pretty bog standard at this point. It's finding something that has an interesting flavor at this point.
We are getting the new one from the guy who did Full Metal Alchemist. That looks pretty interesting. I'm kind of keen.
Oh, look, there's definitely some stuff that's interesting, don't get me wrong. But it's just that sheer quantity.
Yeah.
It's just like, how this works? And that's not counting anything that's like a weekly show like Naruto was.
Yeah.
Or One Piece.
And One Piece is still going.
Yeah, but I think they've slowed down their release cadence on that.
Yeah,
I think it stopped being weekly.
Yeah, they don't want to pull a Full Metal Alchemist where they overtook the original artist and went rogue. So, because that's
I mean,
how we
good
ended
luck
up
with
with
that.
that's how we ended up with a giant gate that led to Nazis. God, that was confusing. Strange
At the
anime ending.
I mean, I said it before with people. I actually find the actual Brotherhood ending much more annoying because it turns into a political thing.
Yeah,
And I'm sorry, I'm here for magic.
I'm here for
Don't
alchemy.
I don't really care about the politics of the setting. It's not what's interesting to me.
Yeah.
But that's where I just get to go back and watch the original Full Metal Alchemist and be like,
Yeah.
I've got my one. You can have yours if you like. Like, Brotherhood has some better animation.
Oh
And
yeah,
it does do some other stuff really well. But, like, it goes into all the political stuff I don't care about. So, you can have that one. I'm going to go have the dumb one.
yeah. Sometimes the dumb one is better. Like, I swear. Like, one of my favorite animes is just where they send a bunch of people mixed with animals to Mars because they accidentally created giant cockroach men. Like, I can't remember the actual name of it. It's somewhere on, like, my list. But they terraform Mars by sending this weird moss, but cockroaches end up there. And they just turn into these really buff guys with a cockroach head. So it's like, oh, we'll go there, I'm going to live there now. They just massacre everyone. It's like, okay, mix people with animals and bugs and send them back. Terraformers, that's the name of it.
Yeah.
Fucking,
Just found it.
fucking hilarious anime, because it's so fucking gory. They do not pull their punches when it comes to, murdering things. But it's just dumb punchy punch. Like, that's the extent of their story. What happens now? We punch harder. Ooh. God, there's so many animes out.
Yeah, it's a bit fucking nuts.
Hmm.
So yeah, you don't need Crunchyroll hanging out in the background, making it even hard to watch what these people have given up all their time to make.
Yeah. Given the way, streaming services have gotten so greedy and you need, 12 to watch everything, I am just waiting for Blockbuster or something to have a comeback. Because apparently people are switching back to physical media. I'm like, fuck
If
yeah,
you can
I'd
find
open
it,
an
fucking
anime.
JB stopped and carrying it.
Yeah, no, I saw that. That's kind of disappointing. But,
Now you need to go to specialty DVD sellers now.
yeah. There's a few of them in, Brisbane, but just going online and getting the digital, actual media, just open yourself your own anime Blockbuster. Just, fuck it! Why not? Good.
So, you guys heard all about the crazy shit that's been happening with the Trump phone?
when it was cancelled and then it wasn't cancelled, and now it's a reskinned one you can get for like $150.
Or
But
it
they're
doesn't
charging
exist at all.
500.
Yeah, all they did was paint it like gold, and it's not even a good gold, it's like the yellow, shitty kind of painted gold.
Yeah, just like this has turned into the. So I was about to say boondoggle,
Yeah.
but boondoggle implies that they were trying,
Yeah, that's a good point.
and I'm not convinced they were.
This is a scam that they suddenly realized they had to produce something, or else they're going to get in a lot more trouble than they thought.
Yeah. Well, because they updated their it was like, you would get your Trump phone in like August or some shit last year. Now their policies is like you put down your $100 for something that might get made,
And we're keeping the 100. It's I've been watching all my news for that phone has come through Moist Critical, just watching him call up customer service, and it's been so much fun.
Yeah, I saw he did a video on that. I haven't actually.
He's done like 3 or 4 of them because every time they had a delay or a big update, he'd call their customer service line and say, "Oh, hey, just following up. How's it going? Have you seen one? Do they exist?" Like that kind of stuff. It's all really normal because he talks like a human being to actual people, so he's not yelling or anything. So it's probably delightful for anyone to talk to him. So they just tell him stuff.
It's. I am personally of the belief that it was always a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a scam that got out of hand and someone started paying attention. And just
anyone
scared
who
them to do it.
didn't see this as like a scam, like, has already drunk the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Like, they would have bought into the Trump coin. They would have bought into everything else. Like,
these are the
this
same
was
people
just-
who would have bought this like Trump steak thing ages ago. Like,
Yeah.
that also was like mostly a scam.
so I zero sympathy. Same. They drank the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
They knew what they were going to get into because they'd already been fucking hit before. And now, reap what you sow.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of things with the Trump name being completely destroyed and shit, the hotel that was opening on, I think it's the Gold Coast, in Brisbane, or like in Queensland, has been completely destroyed. Like, it's gone.
Yeah.
The guys who are building it, it's like, yeah, no, we're walking away. There's too much heat on the name. We're done. So I'm very glad that was kicked to hell. I signed that fucking petition. It was great.
Not gonna fucking happen. Like, Australians were not gonna put up with that shit.
The second that petition appeared, I'm like, yep, signing this one. Send to everyone I know. Because fuck that guy.
So, at one of Australia's major infectious viruses centres, an entire fridge of viruses has gone missing.
Yeah, that's fun.
A few hundred samples.
Apparently during a management
the
shopping?
dangerous hantavirus, which yeah.
So it was
apparently,
I think it was
what
like a
happened
leadership
is that
change.
there was a fridge that was failing, and so as part of routine maintenance, all the stuff had to be taken out of it, put somewhere else, and the fridge replaced. Problem is, whatever paperwork was supposed to be filled out or put somewhere that tells you where those things went that were in that fridge are just not existing.
Yep. Disappeared in a change of leadership and a few other things. At least that's what they're blaming it on. It's like, this is troubling, guys. They should not have disappeared.
They have
Where are they?
They have the same file keeping system as a dentist in Sydney who recently got done for not cleaning his tools in over 10 years.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, God.
Oh, I'm not okay with that in the slightest.
Yeah, no.
And they can't track down all the patients that he did work on over the last 10 years because he didn't keep records.
Yeah. He knew if he kept records, he'd get in more trouble.
So they're warning people that went to this dentist over the last 10 years to get tested for all the hepatitis, HIV, fucking everything. Go get a full spectrum test. Like, holy Jesus.
The fact that a medical professional thought that was in any way, shape, or form a smart and good move.
Probably saved a bunch of money.
Yeah, didn't have to buy sanitizing chemicals.
And it wasn't until like it was a patient that said, "No, this is wrong. I'm going to report this." That they did and it's an out of the blue inspection, and yeah.
I love surprise inspections, especially when someone's like, "You can't come in." It's like, it's a surprise inspection. The key word being surprise. Get the fuck out of my way.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, fuck that. That made my teeth hurt reading that like headline. I'm like, no. Mm-mm. Like, if you weren't already afraid of the dentist, like, that would fucking push you across that line.
So, we've got one of the... Actually, I don't have enough information to say that. In Perth, there is a conviction for someone hitting someone with an e-scooter.
Yes.
Oh.
Saw that.
So what happened is the 25-year-old woman from England is over here on a holiday.
Mm-hmm.
They get absolutely fucking plastered and then go use an e-scooter because nothing stops you doing that.
Yeah.
They then collided with a 51-year-old whose head smashed the pavement, and he later died in the hospital.
Yeah. Fucking hate those scooters.
And given the fact that there's piles of CC footage of them stumbling around and then getting on the scooter, there's like no room for them to
wiggle
around.
Fight it.
Yeah, like watching them try and start, moving on that thing was fucking painful. Because there's two of them on the scooter.
Yeah.
So like once one would get set, the other would fall off, and then once that one got set, the other one would fall off. It's like fucking blind leading the blind. And the amount of people walking by who have seen them doing this and no one's like tried to stop them, which I get to a point. You don't want to insert yourself in between drunk people because that's a good way of getting punched in the fucking nose. But goddamn, like when they're that fucking waste, it's like, buddy, no, just walk. Come on.
I mean, I like what the judge said. E-scooters are not toys. If you drive while drunk at speed with a passenger without due care or attention and break the rules, that is not an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. So
yeah, at least now there's some sort of precedent set, and hopefully we'll see fucking more of it, because there's absolute fucking lunatics out there.
I just want them gotten rid of. Not gonna just the ones that privately own them. Fine, I don't care about that. It's just the fucking ones you can rent, like the orange ones and the lime scooters.
Yeah.
Because I remember when Segways came out, Brisbane immediately banned them on the streets. Like,
yeah,
I would love that. Or at least take away the rental one.
Even like it's attached to your driver's license. You have to pass a safety course. The thing has to be registered.
Yeah.
And just like a fucking motorcycle, you go over a speed limit or break traffic rules, you can lose your fucking license. You can lose your car license for doing it on a motorcycle. Why not this? Yeah. Attach it to
Absolutely.
it. Then there's repercussions.
Especially since they keep saying they've got speed limiters on them, but they're not very good because you can just go downhill and get up to some decent click and it won't kick in.
Well, even then, like, you don't have to be going that fast to hurt someone.
Yeah. No, fuck no.
Like, the quote-unquote, the impact isn't what caused the lethal injury on this guy. It was his head impacting the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't have to hit someone very hard to bowl them over.
And the way people drive them, I'm surprised there hasn't been more, like, accidents like this.
Well, yeah, I was about to say something about it being, like, the first one, and it's like, no, I bet there's been one, and I don't have any data on that, so...
Yeah.
But it happened recently is the bigger thing, and that it went through to full conviction, so...
It's the first one I remember getting through
precedent.
conviction. Like, it's the first time I remember the media at least reporting on it.
Yeah.
So...
And, yeah, like, honestly, I don't think e-scooters should exist outside of personal ownership.
Yeah.
Because then you can more successfully do what you're suggesting and tie them to an actual your driver's license.
It also means kids can't be on them all the time. Because
these fucking rental ones that are just around and you need an app and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no one's enforcing you wearing the helmets. Sometimes helmets aren't even on the fucking things.
I don't think I've seen one with a helmet in ages.
The only thing that, like, might get you to put a helmet on is it charges you, I think it's 5 cents less per minute or per K, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
Like,
If you're fucking plastered, you don't give a shit.
Zero fucks given.
So the ability for people who are in an altered state or should not be using one of these things to have such easy access is absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to relitigate my disdain for them getting left fucking everywhere once the people run out of time.
Yep.
The amount of times they're just in the middle of like the entryway from my apartment block. Like someone's just parked it in front of the fucking door. Just
Just like in the middle of a footpath. Clearly this is where you ran out of time and just went, okay, stepped off and just left it.
Right in the middle of fucking everywhere. Or like a busy intersection, right in the middle where everyone's standing across the fucking road.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
They're
a fucking plague. I really hate to say it, but I don't care if there's something you personally use and find helpful. They are more of a problem and are dangerous.
They're more of a hindrance to general society than they are a help to anyone.
And if anyone actually needs one of these things, you would be better off buying your own so you're not renting one at the absurd price.
Yeah, but that's... Look, man, that's the fucking bootstrap economics problem.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you're using one of these as a main transport, you probably can't afford to buy one.
Yeah. Either way, I want them gone. I'm sick of them. I've been sick of them for years.
So, there's a really good video from a guy called Ben Jordan about how he managed to essentially hack into one of the most popular versions of those robot dogs.
Yeah.
And the security on it is fucking laughable.
So bad. Like, from his one, he managed to be able to bootstrap himself into any of the ones within range.
He theoretically, and he makes a big deal about pointing out, I didn't have a second one, I could not test this.
Yeah.
He points out that the way he set it up, he could essentially create a system where it would, basically, anytime it came into range of another one, it would infect it.
Basically slaving it to his network.
So he could just let one run around and it could infect loads. I like the thing he put up that he found the frequency they use to turn them into sleep mode. And you could just, like, theoretically set up a thing in front of your house that just pulses that, and that would just shut down any robot dog that goes past.
That'll be really useful when the US starts strapping guns to them. Like, just flare that over.
They already are.
Yeah, because they made that deal with, was it OpenAI they forced into doing it? Because they want to start having AI doing autonomous, like, decision-making.
That was something else.
Yeah.
But yes, that was... Sam Altman's company.
But I remember years ago there was a video online of a bloke who strapped a Glock to a fucking four-prop drone and he was just like flying around on a fucking property and like he had a mechanism to make it fire. He's trying to shoot targets with it.
Yeah.
And they're fucking, what is it? The mob that fucking control the guns over there, the drug and alcohol mob, they went there and they raided this bloke for doing it. Like, because it was a federal offense to have a firearm and an autonomous mechanism, whatever the fuck it was. But now, fuck it, go for gold. Like
now they would have hired him. Like,
yeah,
you still can't do that as a civilian.
Yeah,
there's like, well, depending on where you are in the States, because I have seen videos of people strapping guns to these fucking things.
Yeah.
But it's not as, like, okay.
Yeah.
It's mostly still in a military use. But apparently a lot of them are being used for, like, security. Like, there's videos of people being, like, having one of these things following them, telling them to get out of the car park.
Yeah. There's also, like, a thing that dropped the other day, which is like, to help combat school shootings. Like, little drones that go with the people going in.
That shoot like, pepper balls and run into the person and whatnot.
So you could just regulate guns, but okay.
Yeah,
But point is, these robots are fucking everywhere. Security organizations are already starting to set firearms to them, and they have glaring security flaws.
Yeah.
Including he found they were routing data outside of the country.
Yeah. There were so many security concerns for what they were doing, and it was barely even, like, any kind of encryption or protections against.
It doesn't
outside
even
threats.
have basic. Oh fuck! What's the term for it again?
The peer-to-peer
It
stuff.
doesn't have protection from injection.
Yeah.
Because one of the things he points out is that he put deliverable code into his password, so when it rebooted and ran his password, it ran the code.
Yeah.
So it's not even shielded against injection.
Pretty much.
God
Like,
damn.
honestly, like,
Yeah, what?
it's terrifying how close they were getting with government contracts before this was found out by a
Well,
civilian.
theoretically, this hasn't stopped that.
Yeah.
He just happened to make a video very recently about it.
Mm.
But like, militaries and police are already starting to strap stuff to these drones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Robot Dogs Are a Security Nightmare, if you want to have a look at it. It's a really good video.
It was very fun. Quite like it.
Although, speaking of like really good YouTube videos, just while I'm thinking about it, did either of you watch? Do either of you watch a channel called Folding Ideas?
I think
No.
you've put me onto that, but I haven't watched much of it.
Folding Ideas is really good. They have a lot of very long form but very interesting videos. They recently did one because for some fucking reason they invited the guy from Folding Ideas to go and tour Mr. Beast's studio, which ended up being a very interesting video about it. But more to the point, because of the work he did on that video, he did a full breakdown on the second season of Beast Games and how much of a fucking absurd piece of shit that show was.
That's the one that you put me onto, and I watched that, and holy shit. Oh, man.
I knew Mr. Beast fucking he swears it's not Squid Game. TV show. Like, I knew it wasn't great, but they had multiple challenges that just didn't function.
Yeah. And then he tried to, like, change the rules, like, midway to, you know, speed it along and fucked it even further. It's like,
Their opening challenge, the whole point of this season, and it doesn't work because they did not set it up properly. It's supposed to be smart people versus strong people.
yeah.
The smart people, like, this is the first challenge of the show. The smart people's challenge is essentially, can you stack blocks in the color order I told you?
Yeah. The thing that every, like, 3-year-old can do.
It's got nothing to do with intelligence. It's
Yeah.
just a memory game. And it was going so poorly that they had to, like, jack up the difficulty massively, and then they had a mass culling by accident.
Yeah.
Like, it was so fucked and broken. The strong challenge was they had to climb down this pole, get a bag of blocks, because they had to essentially do the same thing, but they only had to do it once. And then climb back up the pole and make your stack of blocks. The idea was that it was always, I think it was like 20% of the contestant's body weight. Which is like, okay, when you conceptualizing something, that seems really good, because it means that no one, instead of being like, oh, everyone's got to try and carry this 50 kilo weight, and a whole bunch of people can't, it's like, oh, but it's proportional to you. Except a person who weighs 100 kilos needs to lift 20 kilos for a total net list of 120 kilos. That's not that bad. The fucking 200 kilo bodybuilder is adding an extra 40 kilos, and that's a fucking problem.
Yeah.
Because now he's trying to lift 240 kilos. It doesn't actually function proportionally.
It's not good for scaling.
And again, it was so bad, they ended up having a push-off challenge to figure out how to get the people through the challenge.
Yeah.
It was so fucking broken.
Oh, man.
And there was another one where it was that thing where, essentially that stupid icebreaker game they do where you've got a playing card stuck to your forehead.
Oh, yeah.
They're essentially doing that, but you've got a colored light on the back of your head,
Hmm.
and you need to stand in the square that includes that is that color.
Yeah.
Blind man's bluff. Yeah.
Yeah. But because people didn't want to have people lie to them, they didn't lie to people. So the game just didn't function.
Yeah.
They needed people to be duplicitous, but there was no incentive to be duplicitous.
There was a bunch of the things that did that, because there was other ones where they made alliances and got through it, and it's like, you shouldn't be doing that. It's like,
Well, like the last like 2 challenges, the players just talked to each other and decided who would bail.
yeah, because at that point they'd been there for like 2 days or something. It's like, we just want to go home. Fuck this place.
Well, it was more that like a lot of the final, like the big gimmick of his stupid fucking game is he keeps trying to bribe people.
Yeah.
So leaving the game quite often doesn't mean you didn't get any money. You could get upwards of $1 million.
Yeah.
To bail.
And at
so
that
it
point,
stopped being...
why would you fucking stay if you're going to get the equivalent of the full price out early?
No, the full price is $5 million.
So it's still... Like
still
$1 million
enough.
still pretty...
It's life-changing money either way.
Yeah.
So it just came down to, do you really want the $5 million, or are you okay with just $1 million? Oh yeah, I'm cool with $1 million. Okay, do you want to just bail? Yeah, no man, I'll tap out. All good. Yeah. That's how like the last couple of challenges went, was just the players discussing who would just take the L.
Pretty much. It wasn't thought out in any way. I don't think it was play tested by anything big.
Oh god, no.
Like, at all.
No.
So... It was
it's a garbage wipeout course.
Yeah.
And it goes out on 2 horizontal planes, and then it comes together right at the end. Apparently, they never thought someone would camp the intersection point and just push the other person off.
Jesus Christ.
That's a basic
That was not something they thought would happen.
It's the first thing I thought of. Find the chokehold. Control it.
Yeah, it's like they clearly just came up with idea and then just did the idea.
The weird thing is,
that intersection just becomes American Gladiator, and it's whoever can throw who off. God, I missed that show. That's the entire fucking show.
People either got to that point so far ahead that it didn't fucking matter, or some dude just would just dominate it, and you couldn't get past, and you would always lose.
The weird thing is, like, did he actually... Because I think they made these things all themselves, kind of thing, or they hired people out for it, but...
They tested them on their set.
Yeah. Like, the guy has enough money and, like, people know who he is. He could have just gone to American Ninja, like the TV show, go, hey guys, collab?
But then it would be his thing.
Yeah.
And it's definitely not Squid Game. Stop saying it's Squid Game.
It's definitely not Squid Game. No, not at all. God damn. Like, that's all he really does now. He watches a movie he likes. Like, let's do that, but in real life. It's like, but you can't.
And like, they were one of the challenges, it was absolutely so fucked. So they do this challenge called the Cubes. Now, they did it on season 1. And the idea is that they put 3 people in a sealed cube.
Yeah.
And one person has to voluntarily quit the game to let the other 2 people out of the cube. And the whole gimmick is that they have a phone they can call the producing team, and they'll bring them anything to help them make the decision.
Okay.
In the first season, not a lot of weird shit happened, because people didn't understand that they could get anything. In the second season, people know the fucking trick. So people were getting, like, masseuse in, ordering DoorDash, just doing dumb shit, because it's like, well, fuck it. I don't care. You don't care. Let's fucking milk these douchebags.
As you would, and
hello,
fucking
producers,
well
I
done
like the
too.
equivalent of the prize money, and I will leave. Thank you.
Yeah. So, what do you want? A gun.
Look, they say anything, but like the idea is that you can ask for some absurd shit and they'll go get it for you.
Yeah.
But like the second time around, everyone knew the fucking trick. So they're just like, yeah, for however long you leave us in here, I'm just gonna get a massage. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
This is like chill time now. Fuck you.
A lot of them were just like, we flipped a fucking coin.
Yeah.
No one gave a crap.
That's the thing. Like, it could only have really worked once, and the first one wasn't even that good. The second one, especially reusing previous games, is like, buddy, no.
It's not just reused from the show. He's used that exact game outside of Beast Games on his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So everyone knows the bit.
Just, you need new shit that people don't know. And you can't just rely on people following your instructions if you don't give them instruction. If you want people to be duplicitous and go against each other, you have to explicitly tell them.
Well, you have to set up a situation where being duplicitous is actually valuable.
Yeah, beneficial in some way.
Most of the games, it wasn't advantageous to do that. It was more advantageous to work together. Like, they did one, like, again, conceptually, really cool idea. They did this thing, a version of Dodgeball. The idea is they were playing on this giant screen, and randomly the thing would draw a line, and that split the teams.
Yeah.
But anytime people notice the line start, they just blob up together and just destroy whichever side had less people on it.
Yeah.
It didn't actually split people up. It just allowed them to see the split coming and then correct for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because people will game the system. The minute you give them the ability to see a change, people will game the system immediately.
Oh, fuck.
Like, that one would have been a good one for the like, a light up thing on your body, so they could change your colors.
Yeah.
Yes.
That would have been much better.
You know, like, just for the sake of this, like, red and blue, and then it would just randomly select people.
Yeah. A randomizer. Just the only condition being that it has to be like relatively even numbers, and that's all you need.
Yeah, that would have worked, because that would have broken up the teams.
Yeah.
But that ain't what they fucking did.
Pretty much.
And all the strong people, of course, were just straight headhunting any nerd.
Yeah.
We're all the sporty people, so we can run, we can get the balls, and we can just destroy them.
We can dominate.
Yeah, and like some of the challenges were just not designed for both teams to be able to do well. They had one where you had to stack up giant foam blocks, which just favored the strong team immediately. Any of the smart people were just fucked.
Yeah.
They didn't have all of the conditioning and upper body strength for the challenge. It wasn't designed for both people to be able to win. It was designed for only one person to be able to win.
Also,
Hell,
like,
I don't think they had a single challenge in the entire show that was actually coded for smart people.
pretty much.
They didn't even do trivia.
Yeah, which is, the baseline.
But even then, like, anyone can have weird fucking general use trivia. Like, specifically doing challenges for smart people is such a fucking broad spectrum. It's just such a dumb concept in the first place.
The other thing is, like, bodybuilders, a lot of them are very, very intelligent. Just because the sheer amount of math they have to do to figure out their macros and shit. Like, some of them have to do physics degrees to figure out what they're eating that day.
And, like, their qualifier for, like, who was a smart person was very broad.
Yeah. Are you weak and nerdy looking? You're probably smart. Go over there.
I mean, like, I can't remember what they were, but they're, like, we're talking, like, person, like, read a textbook once, sort of.
Yeah. I once studied this 20 years ago.
Cool, you're a smart person.
This person
go on that
graduated high school.
Yeah.
and
That's
like,
pretty smart for the US.
I mean, the whole gimmick was we want to have 200 people at the start, and in the first episode, we're going to cut 100 of them.
Yeah.
And then we've got to deal with 100 other people for the next couple episodes that we're going to try and trim.
Actually, I have a graduating high school in America, does that make you smart or a jock? Because smart, yes, you've graduated, but a jock because you've outrun a gunman.
Ah, that's a good point.
So you sort of have to be multifaceted there.
Yeah. Further invalidating this fucking show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, if you want to check it out, like, seriously, the Folding Ideas channel, they have it up on there. It's really interesting to just watch this show be this bad and this ill thought out.
Yeah. Good times.
Okay, what else we got on the...
Yeah, we should probably go off the Mr. Beast topic, or we'll be here for hours.
I mean, I don't really have a lot left. Most of it's a lot of the softs. Oh, actually, one good thing that happened in Australia, the ACCC's actually won its case against Coles on, I think it was 13 or 14.
Fraudulent.
And they're meant to go in against Woolworths next week, I think.
Yeah. There was only
And
one that they
Woolworths
didn't
must
get
be
hit on.
fucking nervous.
Oh, yeah. Because the Coles one, there's only one that didn't get stuck to them because someone had missed the previously was price.
Yeah.
on it, and that's the only one that escaped being horribly charged, and it's a few potentially hundreds of millions. So this might actually hurt them.
I don't believe it will.
I still maintain it should be a percentage of their fucking profits.
Oh, absolutely, it should be.
25% of their profits and 25% of the CEO's entire yearly income directly to them.
I don't even think it'll change their current practices. Honestly,
No, neither do I.
No, I don't think it'll change a goddamn thing.
If they can tank the fine, it won't change anything.
They just found out how to not get fined.
Exactly. From that one thing that got slipped through because one word was missing.
Yep.
Nothing will have that word again.
No tickets will ever have previously was.
Yeah. It'll just say sale and a number.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fucking yay to all police.
Yeah, fucking oath.
Look, I would like it to do something. I agree with Dan. It's not gonna.
Unless
I
you
don't see
hurt
myself
them
as a
really
pessimist. I unfortunately see myself as a realist because shit won't change until the whole thing gets burnt down or forced to break up. Nothing will change.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or you have to, and I'm definitely
hold the CEO to account. Fuck.
I'm on the side of government doesn't need to be in fucking everything. But the only other option would be the government being like, you are just not allowed to do this.
Yeah.
And enforce it.
Well,
not a fine or something, you're just not allowed.
Yeah, after a certain point, it's just you kind of have to do that. It's like, you've proven you can't be trusted with this. Therefore, you're not allowed to do this anymore.
Even, fucking... The government runs a fucking basic supermarket that just sells essentials.
Yeah.
And sets a base price on that. Because then it'll force them to come down to it if they carry those essentials. And that way you could go there and buy your essentials for a reasonable fucking price. And if you want more luxurious items, then fuck off to Coles.
And the great thing is being the
government, you can eat, you can live at a reasonable fucking price.
And at least being the government, they can go to farmers and give decent subsidies for their, actual industry. They're like, hey, you're having a hard price on fuel. If you sell to our grocery markets at a decent price, then we'll give you discounts on fuel. Or we'll give you X amount of fuel per year. They have that power to make deals that Woolies can't or won't.
I'm pretty sure that already happens here in South Australia, because there's there's supermarkets here that you walk in there and it's majority local produce. Local produce, local products. It's fucking great. I love it. Yeah. It should be fucking everywhere.
There's a few small butchers and groceries that are holding on in Brisbane, but there's not many left.
No.
It was actually really funny. A friend of mine who used to live in Australia moved to Canada. He came back for a visit. One of the first things he said to us was, the food here tastes like food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Because it's actually, probably grown a couple 100 miles that way, not in another country.
And then frozen and shipped and frozen again and shipped and frozen again.
Well, I was talking about how, because he's in Canada, and in that point, when he left from Canada, it was in the middle of winter. So, everything's in a bag, everything's in a can. They can't grow anything right now. It's the middle of fucking winter.
Yeah.
So everything's an import. Or it's been long-term, stably stored.
Yeah.
So he's just like, holy crap, you guys have food, not food that's been preserved.
Yeah. That's why the Americans and everyone love pickles so much, because they spent a long time pickling things. Because it was kind of needed.
I was just happy that I found that the Golden Circle Cannery in Brisbane has a factory outlet.
Yeah.
Actually has two of them.
Oh, there's two of them now. Score.
There's been two for a while. There's one on the north side, there's one on the south side.
Ooh.
They're really good.
I used to work
prices are fucking great.
Yeah, I used to work at a brewery near there, and occasionally on the way home, just swing by there and grab stuff. It was great.
I recently picked up 2 kilos of candy for Swoosh for $8.
Delicious.
Nice.
Proper gummies, not like the shitty soft ones that you get now. I'll never not be angry about that. Like, I don't know what happened, but they changed the gummy formula, and I will never let it go. But, hello. We should probably get on to book, since it is book week.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's book week, and we're at the almost hour mark. So yeah, let's do book.
The funny thing is, you forgot it was book week. It kind of goes with the book this time.
Yeah, very much
Actually,
so.
it does.
I finished it off today. But I swear Audible has been, like, selling the information on the books I've bought to, like, Meta or something, because my Instagram was just full of fucking book reviews of the book I'm listening to. It was like, go away! So I just kept, like, skipping past them. I can't remember the name of the woman who said it, but there was a chick who, I only heard, like, the first sentence. I'm like, I agree with this completely. Which was, this is the most forgettable good book I've ever read. Like, that's so true. Like, I loved the way they presented everything, like the redaction thing where it just fuzzes out and the weird noise and that kind of stuff. And it's like, that's interesting. There was an entire fucking chapter that was just weird noise, though. That kind of annoyed me.
Well, it sort of also makes a lot of sense. You're only getting snippets of the world that are happening in that particular time, which is really cool.
It felt like you needed, you should have had previous knowledge on what was going on, which really fits the presentation of the book. It just made you think, like, did I already know this? Was this taken? It was really good. The presentation was out the fucking park. I loved it. The story was just very simple.
So, this was, there is no Amnetics division. We haven't actually said that before we launched it.
Yeah, we said it when we first started talking, Seth. Don't you remember?
Yeah, don't you remember that?
Yeah, no, I quite liked it. The story was a bit so-so, but I think this was much more held up by its presentation.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And,
it was very fun.
Like, when we very first started reading it, I immediately went to that Dust video that I put out a little chat, which is exactly the first chapter, but holy fuck, does that set the tone. And it's really good. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Though, towards the end of it, it was a little like, holy shit, hang on, who is this character? Where are we at with him? What's going on here? And I think it felt a little catch-22 towards the end of it.
Yes, definitely. But in a much better way.
Like it fit a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the book had already set the precedent for it. Because there's the point where it changes from the director Quinn to the partner Quinn. But they still just refer to them as Quinn!
Yeah.
It's like, ah!
So yeah, that was a random one I found that I thought would be interesting, and it turned out that it in fact was.
Yes.
It was
would highly recommend doing it as an audiobook. I
Definitely.
think actually having those redacted sounds made that work better. I feel like if I had a book and it was just blacked out, it wouldn't work as well as someone saying something and you know they're saying words.
Yeah.
But you can't hear it.
Because you can just almost hear it. That's the thing that drove me slightly mad. Because occasionally I go back like, what the fuck I heard you say a thing. What did you say?
Yeah, and like the warning at the start of it saying like portions of this book are redacted and this is the sound you'll hear during these redactions. And they don't happen for so long. So much of the book goes through and you forget all about it and you hear the noise and go, wait, what the? Oh, redaction. Ooh, okay.
It was great. I rather enjoyed it. It was an experience. More like just really fun.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it.
Alright, so that's a firm recommend from all of us. Now, I do believe, Swoosh, you have this month's book.
It is me! I couldn't decide between a bunch of them, so I let the dice decide. And the dice have said that Doom System Survivor is what we're listening to.
Doom System or Dune?
Doom.
Doom.
Written by Harmon Cooper, narrated by Wayne Mitchell. So, let's go with our synopsis. When the Doom system appeared, it shattered reality overnight. People took superhuman abilities, their only defense against a world that no longer made sense. But just as humanity began to adapt, the system changed the rules. Now, survival isn't just a struggle, it's a competition. For Hero Johnson, staying alive has become a full-time job. The system twists the streets of New York into death traps, pits survivors against monsters, hunters, and each other, yet rewarding them with powerful skills and weapons. But something is wrong. The system is failing. It glitches, hallucinates, makes up rules as it goes. This isn't a death game, it's a system breaking in real time. And if Hero can't find a way to fight back, there won't be anything left to save. I like this idea just for the sake of a system that isn't infallible. So, a system that is degrading and falling apart sounds interesting to me.
Can I just say right now, the next time I pick a book, it's going to be Dungeon Crawler Carl?
Look, it was on the list, the dice said no.
It will be my next book. Because, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm keen for that one.
But
and I'm overdue a proper
this.
stinker.
Is this a series or is this a one-shot?
I think this is it is a series. There is a Doom
That's
Two
a-
books, two of the series. Cool.
Yeah. I don't know if it's complete or not, though.
That's all right. If it's good, we'll pick up the 2 books and pray for a third.
If not, I get
Yeah.
an angry text from John Doe, like, what the fuck is this?
I think it's we're elusively hunting that one that'll finally knock Last Hacker off its throne.
Yeah.
One day we'll find it. Like, one of us will one day get the stinker crown. Whose was
It's-
Last Hacker? That was
Seth.
That was Seth. So currently you have the crown. Someone's got to knock you off.
Yeah. Like the bad books you guys have picked have been, they're bad, but they're not that bad.
No.
They're not.
No.
Although, like, they weren't interesting bad.
On a scale of Last Hacker to 10, how bad was this?
Last Hacker starts in
like-
negative numbers.
The fact that, look, he did a good job. We're still talking about it today.
Yeah, I'll always give him that. We
Yeah.
haven't shut the fuck up about it.
We're still raving about it. I mean, this one's only a 3-star rating. It could be a decent stinker.
Or it could just be an average isekai book.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've read a bunch of average isekai.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Or good stuff that turned into average isekai. It will never
Yeah.
quite stop annoying me how 10 Realms just...
Oh,
They did
that
get a
was
bit lost in
such
the
a
sauce.
high and then just such a plateau and drop. God damn.
Yeah.
At the point where he started doing 2 books per layer, it was like, yeah, you're
Padding.
spinning your wheels.
Yeah.
You don't know where you're going with this, do you, bud?
And then you actually see the ending, and it's like, you had no idea where you were fucking
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
It's like you shoehorned an ending in and tried to make it work with what you had.
Pretty much.
Well, it's so bizarre that he goes through this whole book series, going through all the layers, and I think it's when he gets to layer 9, it turns into a school.
Yeah.
It's like, what? What are we doing? Like, what the fuck is this?
How did we get here?
And why didn't you not do this sooner if you wanted to have
Like,
somewhere where they could
this-
learn stuff?
This should have been layer 4. 3 or
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
Something much lower down, at the very least.
Because they're suddenly like, oh, you've made it to almost the pinnacle of the universe. How about we teach you about the universe? No, do that earlier.
Yeah.
Well. But that'll get us through to the next one, and then it's going to be Dungeon Crawler Carl, which I'm just going to buy now, because why not?
I don't know. You haven't read Fleabag Book 3 yet?
I mean, that one's already downloaded, because I saw that came out, like, yes, give me the thing. I like Fleabag. It's very strange.
I gotta finish up Mark of the Fool. I've only got like a half and 1 book left to go.
I started that one, but then I had to, catch up on this, month's book, so I had to put it down, which made me sad. I'm quite liking Mark of the Fool.
Yeah, it's actually pretty damn good.
Mm.
Good balance of overpowered character with amazingly strong supporting cast.
Yeah. And a world that's interesting.
Mm.
Yeah. Holy crap! It's
Like,
I'm actually a little sad that it's about to end, but then it's like I'd rather it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's also a number of characters that I could stand reading a spin-off series of.
Yeah. Actually, quite a lot of them are pretty solid.
Yeah.
And I see the guy wrote a complete other series called Rune Seeker. I may end up picking that up.
I like the way the guy writes. It's pretty
Yeah. Although so the narrator for this is the same guy who narrated Primal Hunter.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's fine, except that there is a lizard character who has the same voice as Billy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there was a weird bit of my brain that was like, is this secretly the stuff he was doing before Primal Hunter?
This is secretly Billy's origin story.
And it's like, no, they're two different authors.
Yeah.
But what? Like, just picking the exact same lizard tone? It's just like,
There was another, the guy who did He Who Fights with Monsters, he did another book I listened to, and he used the Colin voice for a different character. And,
heretical fishing.
yeah. And every time it popped up, it's like, that's Colin. Why is Colin here?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Anyway.
Right, we are well past now, and I think we'll wrap that up. So, yes, the, what was it, the Doom system?
Yeah. So, where have I put it? Doom System Survivor.
Doom System Survivor will be this month's book. Y'all have a good one.
Bye!
See ya.